Hi guys, my name is Yash. I'm a UCBA certified business analyst, and today we'll be beginning with our 39th question of a BA interview series. Let's begin. What if the interviewer asks what is the difference between BRD, FRD, and user stories? So I'll answer. BRD, FRD, and user stories are all requirements document, but they serve different purposes at different levels. A BRD, that's a business requirements document, focuses on why. It defines business goals, objectives, scope, and high level requirements in a non technical way. It aligns stakeholders on what the business wants to achieve. An FRD, that's a functional requirements document, focuses on how. It translates business needs into detailed functional specification including system behavior, workflows, business rules, and validation that development and testing teams can use. And user stories focus on what from a user's perspective. They capture requirements in simple, agile formats like, as a user, I want so that, along with acceptance criteria to make them testable. As a business analyst, I use BRD for high level alignment, FRD for detailed system understanding, and user stories for agile execution and sprint planning. In my CraftCart project, I used a BRD to define business problems like payment failures, and FRD to detail solutions like retry logic and validation rules, and user stories to break these into implementable features for development and testing. Overall, BRD defines the vision, FRD defines the solution, and user stories define the execution. So I hope you understand. So basically, if you see, if I give you an example, in my CraftCart project, I have used BRD to define business problems like payment failures and inventory issues. I used an FRD to document solutions such as payment retry logic, validations, and workflow behavior, which are based on the BRD. I have used the FRD which is based on the BRD because payment retry logic, validation, and workflow behavior are there to improve payment failures and inventory issues, which are defined business problems in the BRD. Then I created user stories for agile execution such as a customer, I want payment retry options so that I can complete my orders successfully. You understand? These all are connected. User stories, the BRD, the FRD, all things are connected. So this helped the development and testing teams to implement the features efficiently. So last but not the least, BRD defines the business vision, FRD defines the system functionality, and user stories define agile implementation requirements. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something from it.